getting the word out about international issues. Why should we, as people all living, young professionals of all ages, living in Pittsburgh, why should we care about international issues? Why shouldn't we give back to our local community? Why should we focus our time on international issues? I know it's a passion for everyone on the panel. If you could just share with us why it matters. It's a blunt question, but I really want you to hit home with us why we should make a difference internationally as well. So who would like to start? It's a tough one, right? It's George Stephanopoulos going to start.
Yeah. I have two reasons. They're both kind of cliche, but I'll tell you why they're still important. We do human rights work and a lot of school-based work, and those are I think the biggest things, most important things we do. I hope I'm not going to steal everything Tim's going to say. All right, so cliche number one, the Martin Luther Jr. quote, "Injustice everywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." Well, I can't empirically tell you that's the case, but I think probably everybody in the room would agree with me for whatever moral, ethical, or religious reasons. I honestly believe that to be true, and I think it's crucially important. It doesn't matter that if you're living in a poverty situation, a trafficking situation, or have ever been exposed to genocide, well, it's still damn important that you're doing something about it. So that's number one. That's my human rights. And number two is the work we do in schools. I'm sure everyone has heard of frightening polls somewhere of the sorry state international education, international geography is in our high schools. There was a poll a couple of years ago, I want to say it was in 2007, 2008, where some, what was it? I don't know, 30, 40% of American high school students couldn't point to a rock on the map for being involved for how many years, how many hundreds of thousands of troops being deployed in Iraq. I mean, does anybody here not know someone that was deployed? All right, but a quarter, a third of high school students couldn't find it on the map. It's terrifying. Why do students need to know? Why does it matter? Well, here's cliche number two. Well, the world's globalizing very quickly. And there are still lots of jobs that kids coming out of high school aren't competing with people internationally. Garbage collector, the guy at McDonald's, is not competing internationally, and that's not getting outsourced anytime soon. But what is changing is the interaction in every aspect of your life, economic, consumerism, is changing very quickly, has changed to a huge degree. So more than ever, not just in your workplace, but so many jobs and so many more jobs than before, you are competing in a true international market. But the rest of your life is being touched. What happens in the European financial markets? Well, it took a big chunk out of my savings, took a big chunk out of my organization's savings. I know people, everybody, the housing market crashed, everybody's retirement tanked. Well, I know people who push back their retirement a year or two because of Greece. It does touch your life and touches your lives in so many ways. So, well, isn't it better to understand why it's touching your lives and be able to make informed decisions when you go to the grocery store or when you go to the polling booth about what you want to happen in your community and the United States and around the world?
Thanks. I'm Holly Grady with Hulu Valley.
I think, well, connecting the local and international, what we're teaching to the youth isn't just like, it's more of a prototype, kind of like, we can take this anywhere really in the world. Be it Brooklyn, New York, or, Kathmandu, this can work, and that's what I really like to do, is this model. Look, this system works, teaching these kids a tangible skill they can do something with. Like, it's not just like, it's like problem solving, it's giving somebody who doesn't have a lot something, giving them a lot.
Great. That's great. Holly?
Well, I guess if we talk about it in the community sense, I think it's really important for people to understand what community is. And I think most of us tend to think about what our community is, maybe just locally. And honestly, we're lucky if we did that, right? We're lucky if on a daily basis, people even consider the other people that live in them a community. It's really hard to get people pumped up about something that's happening in Pittsburgh. How the hell do we do that? How do we get them pumped up about what's happening in India? What is happening in Africa? And why? Why should we do that? Well, if we look at it from a community perspective, or even a youth perspective, as cliche as it may sound, is the youth, they're going to run this place. They're going to run this place in how many years? circle, changes are never going to be made. Changes are never going to be made. So with me, I can work with AmeriCorps every day and work with the kids in Allegheny County, and that's great. And I can work with Tom and try to really cultivate community leaders in Allegheny County, and that's great. But it's my responsibility to reach out as far as I can. Even if I'll never meet these people, I'll never really touch them on that level, I'm going to do what I can, because tomorrow depends on it. That's really that simple. Tomorrow depends on it. And so I urge you to try and flip that mindset as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Caitlin?
I would say first, I think that's a great question and one that like we all have to be ready to answer. So I feel like we face it often when you do this type of work. People will often say to you, "Why aren't you fixing what's in your own backyard? You need to worry about our people first." But for me personally, it's always been about going where there is the greatest need, which I know it's hard to measure where the greatest need is, and some people might want to jump down my throat saying that's where the greatest need is. But for me, that's where it is. I've always wanted to help those that are most needy, and I think it's just about doing the right thing. I think it's also a human obligation. It's an obligation to reach out and to help others no matter where they are. It doesn't matter about borders or anything like that.
Wait,
Essentially what Caleb was saying, for me, obviously I deal primarily within the human rights and international sense. People think that international issues and, human rights specifically don't necessarily affect them. It doesn't, what's happening to me here in Pittsburgh, what's happening to my friends. But they don't realize that those things affect them. If you look at human trafficking, for example, people think that human trafficking only happens in Eastern Europe with sex slaves or in China with, bombs and such things. But there have been documented cases of sex trafficking in the city of Pittsburgh. And, you talk about refugees, obviously Caleb works with them a little bit. But, if with regard for Mercy Coalition, for example, it works with Sudanese refugees from the community to make the issue of Darfur and South Sudanese referendum all more prevalent in the city of Pittsburgh. So people think that it's so far away, they're so detached from it, but they're really not. So for me, international issues, and this goes back to Caleb saying, human obligation, we're all humans. We only have one chance to do this right. So if you're not going to help your fellow man, then what are you going to do? So for me, international issues aren't necessarily as far away as people like to think. So.
All right. Last but not least, Lindsay.
I think we can make a significant